Where are we? We're on. I still can't get used to these new buttons. Hang on. Are you on, Scott? There we go. Good
Ah,
morning, everyone. It is 8:30-ish on a Sunday morning in the United Kingdom. I'm guessing it's 7:30 p.m. in Australia, Scott.
pretty much. Are we going to start throwing planes at each other?
We are,
There
yeah.
you go.
Because I think we're both pretty close to finishing our kits now. I'm on with the Lysander. Let me, in fact, let's go to Scott first. You can show us where you are with your
Ah,
P47D.
hang on then. I'll flip my camera and everything. Uh, get some light. Flip it.
Morning,
Flip it.
CJ. CJ's joining us in the chat. We've got car scale modelling in as well. And Michelle.
Howdy.
I've got to get used to saying Carl and Michelle, Carl and Michelle, Carl and Michelle, Carl and Michelle, Michelle and Carl.
Michelle and Carl.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, well, the wings, they're not glued on, but they're on. I've started with the doors. They're glued on now. Um, I've got the landing gear to put on. They're done. Well, apart from the tyres, I've got to glue them on.
You've really gone to town with the paint job on this, mate. You've really, really excelled yourself on this one.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to try something with these wheels here, though. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. But anyway, more of that later. But yeah, this is it. That's the model. And if I flip it upside this way, you can see the little message there.
There we go. Beautiful.
Yeah, I've still got to put some gloss clear over it, and
I better explain as well all the bespoke decals
yeah,
that you're seeing on this. Yeah, okay, it's not World War II authentic, but this is a tribute build to Hobby Barn. Terry
yes,
Thacker, who passed on last year, a great member of the community, and there was a set of decals produced by SDS Decals in the States, organised by Brian from Got Fuels Model Garage, to go with the tribute builds that are going on all over the world. And absolute blinding tribute, that one, Scott. It really is. So
there you go.
impressed.
That's the thing. But I'd done this through to an idea that Joshy gave me.
Right.
Don't know if you. I'm going to have to do this.
Have to manual focus on that one, mate.
Yeah, there you go. Can you read that all right? Or is it... Anyway,
Is that a kiss my ass on there as well? Micro kiss my ass.
should be able to read that one.
Yeah, I can see that one now. Brilliant. Perfect.
Joshy gave me that idea. So there you go. That's
Kiss
what
my
I've done.
ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to do a soundbite of that. Kiss my ass. We could put that kiss my ass thing into the music section on here and use it as a sample. I just thought.
You could.
I'm gonna do that
Could
after we
do.
finish the stream
Yeah.
today. Welcome everyone in chat, by the way, and everyone watching on Rumble and Twitch. We are live streaming to 3 platforms today. 4. We're going out to Scott's channel on YouTube. Quick mention for Scott as well, who has just this past week started live streaming himself. So proud of our Scott from Tasmania. So look out for live streams from Scott. Make sure you've got your notifications switched on. Get subscribed to Scott because he's going to be doing lots more live streams. Awesome. And well done on the first 2, mate. Really good streams. Really, really good.
Thank you.
And hopefully we will see Carl and Michelle, another great members of the community, modelling community around the internet, coming back to us some point next week as well. Let's keep fingers crossed for our Carl and Michelle. Been sadly missed while they've been away with the internet problems they've been having. Right, what we've got going in Inverted Popes has joined us as well, saying, hey, Terry and CJ. CJ on I keep on forgetting. That's CJ's nick on Rumble. Welcome. And doubtless a few more people will join us as this morning goes on. It's obviously Sunday in the UK. Everyone has a sleep in on a Sunday. Not expecting many viewers until we get heading towards 12 o'clock. Right, where am I at with my build? Let's go. I've been stream whoring this past week on loads of people's streams, so you've probably seen where I'm at with this. I've just got a little bit of canopy work to do on top. Some of the disaster, I always have minor disasters with my builds. I've cracked one of the canopies on the top. There's nothing I can do about that. Let me show you the crack in the canopy. I absolutely have no idea how I managed to do this. I picked it up, and then all of a sudden there was a crack in it. Hang on, focus, you gimboid. Right, let's get this over here. Hang on. Put that there, and then put that there. Dirty great crack right down the top canopy bit. Like I say, nothing I can do about that. I might put some kind of fake strap across it to cover it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But that's that. I don't know how I managed to crack it. Well happy with the kit though. It's coming out perfect. I've got a little bit of touching up to do on the paintwork. I'm never going to get my panel lines the same as Scott, so I'm not even going to try it. I'll just end up smearing black all over the kit. But I'm happy with this. I really am. This is, by the way, the Airfix Lysander 148 scale new tool. Great kit, great kit, great kit. You can win one of these on my channel as well. We've got a competition going on.
No, you don't. You got a chance to win one of 2 kits.
Right, so here, going to finish off the bomb set that goes with this kit. Just got the tops to spray. I've sprayed the other sides. So I'll be doing that today and putting the finishing touches to it. And then once this is finished today, I'll be making a video of it, standalone video, with another little history thing to go with it as well. All right, let's split this up. Crack on. And as I mentioned before, this is a Maker's Mojo edition. So if you're at your bench today and you're making something, give a shout in the chat if you want to join us, and I will provide you with a link, not a worry. Just another quick mention of the competition as well. There is a competition on my channel in the video section. It's perfectly obvious to see. It says, win this kit, and it is one of 2 Airfix Lysander 148 kits, unbuilt, brand spanking new, sealed boxes. Dead easy to answer the question. Just watch the video and count up how many parachutes drop from the Lysander through the video. And the winner will get the kit. Depending on where you are in the world, I'll post it immediately the next working day, postage included, so absolutely free. So the kits are worth 35 quid in the UK, $70 in Australia, and about the same in the US as well. So more than worth you taking part to win one of these kits. All we ask is that you're a subscriber and you answer the question correctly. So dead easy to win the kit. There we go. Right, go down there. Let's get some spraying done. Okay, I am going to give a quick demo, as I always do, of the airbrush I'm using. This is the Parsh VS. I've had this for about 25, 30 years. I can't remember when I bought it, but it was a long bleeding time ago. It is a dual action airbrush made in the United States of America. For me, it's my go-to. I used to use Badgers, but I don't look back now. I think the only equivalent of this in the real world is your Harder and Steenbeck. But with it being American, it's absolutely bomb-proof. It's never let me down yet. I clean it out once every 6 months. Other than that, it's just hot swap the bottles, give it a little squirt through with airbrush cleaner, and it just keeps on going. But boy, when it does block, it blocks. I don't know if you know if you're watching the other stream a few days ago, I had a little faux pas with some Humbrol acrylic. Now, I didn't realise this is water-based. There's no alcohol in this or anything like that. It's just water. And I ended up watering this down. I don't know what the chemical process was that went on, and maybe someone who's a bit more experienced will answer that question at some point. But I watered this down with the Tamiya. I said it again, Tamiya, with the Tamiya thinners. There we go. And then left the mixed up bottle. I've cleaned the bottle out now, but just for argument's sake, I left the mixed up bottle for a day, and then the stuff that was in there turned into milk, like rotten milk. So that's something to be avoided. Always read the instructions on the bottle. See what it's made of, see what you can use with it. So this is watered down with just straight water, not thinners. Whereas Tamiya paint, you water it down with the Tamiya thinners. So lesson learnt there. And I'm gibbering again. Right, let's get on with stuff. That's that. Let me mix my yellow up. And these new airbrush bottles that I got from Temu, absolutely rocking. How much was it now? £7.50 for 10 of these bottles. They come with a stainless steel ball bearing in the bottom, so you can either hand mix it or use your thingy, use your wobbly machine, and they're just great. Whereas the glass ones I was using, they were like two quid a piece. And I'm a Yorkshireman, so I cheap out on stuff. Just took a quick look at chat there. Yes, Carl, we have a competition going. And the live draw will happen on Saturday, the 5th of April. It'll be a live stream, so you'll know it's an absolutely genuine compo. I shouldn't be spraying today because it's quite cold in the shed, and I'm going to get a lot of moisture in my moisture trap. I use 2 moisture traps, one on this end of the airbrush, and one the one that comes with the iWater compressor. I find I'm getting a lot less problems with. Oh, I need my magnifying glasses. I'm just not prepared for this. Hang on. Scott's dropped a link. Scott's dropped a link in. Thank you, Scott. You better drop a link to your channel now as well, Scott, so that we get plenty of people for your live streams.
Carl's already done that.
Have you done it?
Thank you, Carl. That's a link to the competition too, by the way.
It feels odd, talking on a Sunday without advertising Michelle's Crafting Corner, because we've missed Michelle the last few weeks. We really have. But they will be back. I think we should drop a link into Carl and Michelle's channels as well, actually, because hopefully they'll be back next week. Right, magnifying glasses, where are you? There we are. Move the model over there. You need to see this, don't you? Right, there we go. So, dual action airbrushes. You push down for the amount of air that you want, the air pressure, and you pull back for the amount of paint. Some people are scared of these things, but once you're used to them, they're absolutely spot on. Because for doing fine work, dual action is the way to go. If you want fine lines, fine edge lines like we've got on the Lysander, you need the dual action. Simple as that. As far as getting a cheap dual action, a lot of people sing the praises of the Chinese stuff that's coming out that's really cheap. You can get them for like 10 quid, 20 quid on Temu. I mean, I can't comment on the kind of quality of those because I haven't got one. But I would imagine it's going to be something of a minefield. I'm a great believer in you pay your money and you get what you pay for, especially off a brand name like Hardin Steenbeck or Parsh. A lot of the ones that you get given when you buy a compressor like an iWater compressor and airbrush kit, the airbrush is just a rebranded cheap airbrush. Maybe it's on the channel. I have to do something like get a bunch of the cheap Chinese ones and do a comparison. What airbrush do you use, Scott?
I use an SMS airbrush, but I've also got one of the newer brands that's just been released, and I can't think what it's called. Starts with G, I know that. Uh, yeah, anyway, and that's been pretty good too. But yeah, that's what
I've
I've
only
been
ever,
using.
I feel a bit short on the airbrush scene because I've only ever used Badger and the
Mm.
Pash. And like I say, as soon as I got the Pash, that was it. Win-win.
Mm. Morning, Jim. By the way,
Morning, Jim. Sorry, I wasn't watching chat there. My fault. What we got going on now? I think I've still got some sludge left in the airbrush, from the other day. I may have to clean this again because that sludge I made with the Humbrol acrylic, that really did do a number on the airbrush. I cleaned it as best I could, but I was in a bit of a rush, so I might have to clean it again today. Right. There we go. Right, just going to let them dry for a little while. Better tell you as well, the next build on the channel will be the P51D Mustang to get 124 scale from Airfix Vintage Classic. I've already shown people on an earlier stream, absolutely horrific. Absolute horrific amount of flash on the kit, but it's to be expected. It's an Airfix Vintage Classic, and I'm not going to let that bug me. When you buy a Vintage Classic, you expect it because most of these kits come from the early 1970s to late 1970s. So there's no point bitching about it or complaining. It is what it is. All kits back then had a serious problem with flash, but having said that, the last Vintage Classic I did was the Stuka, and that came out absolutely stunning. So I'm looking forward to the P51, and it's a beast of a kit. It's absolutely huge. And last night, while I was floating around the internet, I was looking at. I've got to forget the name of it now because there's so many numbers involved. I think it's a BF one. No, it's a Heinkel 110, which is the one with the glass nose. The bomber with the glass nose that the Germans had. It escapes me now. My brain's not working. Let me go look at it.
well, they did have a couple of them. Um, it was the Doe 117.
I'm sure it was
Which
either
is
210 or
was a
110.
Donier.
Wait a minute. Let me have a look. I'm going to Google it because I can't remember now. But there was some.
JU88. That's also had glass.
The one thing I was looking at, they were 132. These bombers, so that's a huge size for a bomber, isn't it?
Mm, mm.
So
And the
I'm going to get one of those. HE111. That's it. That's the puppy.
That also had. Yeah.
So let me just bring this up. HE111. Because they were also by manufacturers that I'd never heard of.
Mm.
Come on, HE111. Let me just bring it back up again. HE111 132 scale. Let me have a look.
And that's my airbrush. That's the one I've been using.
1 second, mate. I'll stick you up on big. Biggity big.
There you
Oh,
go.
looks sweet, that.
It is. It's a 0.2 needle. I do have the 0.3 one behind me, which is a black one. Looks the same except it's black, and that works just as well too. Really, really nice, easy shift.
I think Tim's brought up a very good point there. I've got absolutely nothing against freehand painting. I mean, I freehand painted for most of my early modelling life until I got hold of an airbrush, and I only started airbrushing at what, when I hit around 35, 40 years old, and I'm 60 now. So,
Well,
but everything
I,
before
fr-
that was hand painted.
I freehand the camo on this. So there you go.
Hang on a minute, what voodoo is this? You freehanded the. So how did you get the fades freehanding?
The what?
The fades between the two colour tones.
I just painted one colour, and then I just painted over the colour that was there.
That's brilliant.
I think I did uh, olive drab, the main colour, which is the same colour as the nose,
Yeah.
and I've used a German. I'm not sure what the German. It was a German colour that I used for the darker
That's some awesome
colour.
blending though for freehand. I've
Yeah.
got to tell you, incredible.
And I also freehand the Abrams that I built here last year as well.
And we have to remember as well, most of these things back in the day, World War II, they were hand painted anyway. They didn't use airbrushes. And Scott likes to correct me on that, which is good.
Oh well, they didn't really have airbrushes. They had paint tints. You know, the bigger versions of the airbrush.
I think the Germans must have used airbrushes on some of their aircraft, because if you look at
Mm,
the
the
Messerschmitt,
blotches. Mm.
yeah, Messerschmitt BF 109 or ME 109,
Hmm.
most of the paint schemes for that definitely, absolutely, 100% airbrushed, because you wouldn't get that effect from a paintbrush, or would you? I don't know. I don't know.
G'day, Sophie. How you going, mate?
Crafting it so, welcome aboard. Saying
Yeah.
hello to everyone. Ah, freehand using an airbrush. Okay, all right. I thought you meant freehand using a paintbrush.
Yeah, but it'll. Yeah, I got that one. I can't. Jahalas.
I've never heard of them either. Galeris. Let me have a look at.
Galeris. That's it.
Let me have a look at those.
They're pretty recently new out. Well, probably halfway through last year, I think.
Thing is,
And
I want to move eventually, because, as you know, I like the big scale stuff, and spraying those and having to swap the bottles quite a lot to refill and stuff like that. I want to go 2 or 3 airbrush system, like have a splitter on the uh, compressor.
yeah.
But the money they're asking for Parshes now is just insane. Talking 200-300 quid just for the brush. So
Hmm.
I need to look at some different ones that are of a similar quality. I mean, I'd love to get another Parsha, I really would, but my channel needs to be bigger first. Get the violins out. Right, let's point you down there while I have this
Oh, there
cigar.
you go. Jim said the Germans use spray cans for the painting both aircraft and armour in the field. Makes sense too.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone joining us on the stream this early Sunday morning in the United Kingdom. We've got people joining us on Rumble, we've got people joining us on Twitch. No Instagram, because this new platform we're using, EVMux. I was using StreamYard doubled the prices, so I told them to do one. I'm trying out different platforms every month now. We're on EVMux at the moment. EVMux has got its problems in that it won't let you do any more than 4 restreams to different platforms, whereas StreamYard let you have more or less as many as you wanted. So I don't get why they have limited the restreams, because I would imagine it's in EV Mux's benefit that we stream to as many platforms as possible and advertise their EV Mux platform. But anyway, that's beside the point. So next month I'll be moving to a thing called Restream. Going to try that because Natasha and a couple of other people have said, "Oh, it's really good. You can restream to as many different websites as you want." So that's cool. Because I want to be able to invite people onto the platform, onto the stage here, and have them the ability to restream to their channel if they so wish, so that they get views, they get thumbs up, and they get a bit of appreciation out of this as well. Because I don't think it's right that people give up their free time to come on my channel and show us what they're doing without getting something back for it. I mean, that's life. You do some work, you expect to get something for it. That German using spray cans in the field and both at the factory as well when they come out. That all balances with that thing of German over engineering in that the Brits just use a paintbrush and a pot of paint, just slap it on, and the Germans went to
Yeah.
that extra step of spraying everything um, to their detriment. I really wanted to mention politics today as well because that Donald Trump thing yesterday. Oh my God! But I'm going to stay away. I'll stay away from it. I was really shocked at what happened with Zelensky. Really, really, really shocked.
Yes, I think it shocked everyone.
But
But
it just went to show that it's all down to money at the end of the day.
hmm
Donald Trump wants all of the minerals from Ukraine. So does Putin. Everybody wants the resources, and it's just wrong.
hmm
And if we think back to World War II, what did Hitler want? He wanted all the resources. I think there's no morals in the world anymore. But the people who are suffering are your civilians once again. Anyway, I'll leave that alone for today. Let's get this back down there. So, Scott, are you going to be streaming regularly on a Wednesday now?
we'll see what happens. I might do a little bit of a stream before Carl goes live, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see with that. I've got the wrong one. I'm going to try these tonight.
Hang on, let me put you on big. I can't see what they are.
I've got 2 packs. I've got the wrong one. This is Starship marking set. Give me a sec.
I don't know what those are, mate. I've never seen them before. So you'll have to educate me. The stage is yours,
This is
Scott.
the ones I was going to grab because these would have been operating on both hard or sealed runways, but also dirt on dirt as well. So, or they would have accumulated some sort of dust
So how do you use
as
those
well.
then?
I don't know. I think they're meant to be like an oil. Well, it says right there it's an oil brush set. Not real sure how to use them. I've never used them before, but I thought I'd try it on the wheels, on the tyres, and yeah, like the
That's going
dark
to be fun.
earth.
It's going to be fun watching you use them then.
Yeah, see if I muck up or not.
Well,
But that's
I think the benefit of using oils is it's not going to stain your acrylic, is it?
no, and the only thing with oils is they do take a bit longer to dry as well. But whether these are the same or not, I'm not sure. Like I said, I've never used them before, so I'm just curious to see how they go.
Thank you, Scott.
No worries, mate.
have to forgive me. I'm just searching my shed at the moment for new blades.
Sue's just saying, vote for me and I'll give everyone a bunch of homemade dark chocolate muffins. Right on brekkie time too. I should say it's not brekkie time for me, but it is for Terry.
I still didn't manage to get some toast when I went in the house. The missus got me.
Oh, really?
Well, she's doing out one of the rooms now that my son's moved out.
Mm.
She's painting and decorating and putting stuff up in in his room
All right.
to use as a spare bedroom. So she caught me and oh, can we get this? Can we get that? And all the rest of it. So I just said, yeah, get whatever you want, just to avoid the.
Mm. Boston Buds has came in, so it was morning across the pond. And Terry?
Morning, buds. I have sent an invite to King Bob, by the way, but I'm guessing he's asleep because it's silly o'clock in the morning over there.
Mm. Anyway, let's try this out. I'm just wondering, should I use Earth or Dusty?
Oh, they're coming like are they like a marker pen then?
Uh, About to find out. Here we go. Ooh,
Oh, demo
comes with
coming up, live demo, love it.
comes with its own brush. You've done makeup before, haven't you, Terry? Here you go. Put some eyeliner on.
How very dare you?
Better put me
I'm not even
eyes
gonna
on.
explain, I'm not even gonna explain that one.
I'm only mucking around. People don't get. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Knife. Let's fit a new blade. So is that brush what was in the tube?
Yeah. What I was going to do is get it in the grooves and wipe the rest of it off to make it look like there's mud and stuff in the tile grooves, if you know what I mean. So
Got
I'll do
Sparky joining
that.
us this morning as well. Stunt hanger, welcome aboard, mate.
Hey, Sparky, grab a tissue. See if it works. No, it wants to spin.
Scott is on with his P47D, and he's just trying out some new weathering techniques using MIG oils. Boston Buds, good morning, sir. Full of the Allies today: Australia, America, England. Silly o'clock in the States, 4 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God.
It's not too bad. Sort of put a slight tinge of mud on it.
So it is
And
paint on, wipe off, and hopefully it sinks into the bits that you want it to.
you can use it in different ways. Like you can use it to spray mud on wheel arches and so forth on cars and tanks, and yeah, there's a whole range of things you can use it for.
Awesome.
I was just trying out on the wheels to see if it made a difference. See how it was. Probably wiped it off too soon.
You're gonna have to get me some of them. And
I only saw it.
Go on, mate.
I was just going to say I only saw them in the shop, and I just wondered how they worked. I mean, I'm always looking for oils here that haven't really been able to do.
I've never ever used them, so that's something I'm gonna have to give a go at some point.
Well, the only oils I can get hold of here are the acrylic ones. I'm not even sure if this is how you use them, but that's how I'm using them.
As the regulars know on this channel as well, I hate mentioning things like super chats and stuff like that, which I still say don't do because YouTube takes too much of a cut of the money. YouTube takes 30% overall of everything that people donate to the channel. But something I have done, and I will mention, is that on the membership side of things, I initially, because I didn't know how to do it, I set one level. And I realized people were mentioning to me, it's a bit expensive really for a little channel like mine. So what I've done is I've done some investigation into it, and I've set different levels now. So the levels of membership start at 99p. And the only reason I've done that is because obviously there are I hate to be a beggar. I'm not a beggar. I'd rather you didn't, right? But they are there. So it starts at 99p now and goes, they've even got a setting. Scott, check this out. They've got a setting for monthly $449.
Monthly $449. Well, I'm not paying that much.
Who the hell in their right mind is going to pay that much to a YouTube channel? They're just not. So I just thought I'd mention it's out there. 99 pence gets you to be a member, and that gives you access to all the stuff in the members area, all of the live streams and stuff that I might throw in there accidentally. Anyway, so that's there. I just thought I'd give that a quick mention. But I'd rather you didn't become a member. I'd rather you didn't throw money at me because I am a working man. I can afford to pay for this all myself. But if you did want to, they are there. Did I say that properly? Did that sound reasonable, Scott?
Sounds pretty good to me. That'll work.
And people are waking up now. We've got 27 watching across all the platforms. But 2 of them are CJ, remember, because CJ's watching on Rumble. And I'm guessing the third person on Rumble is you, Scott, is it?
No, it's not me. Haven't fired that up.
Right, you need to shout at Australia to wake up, mate. There's only 2 watching on your channel. I'm going to send everyone over to yours now. Everyone watching on my channel, head over to Scott's.
Well,
Give it a little thumbs up.
that's where Sophie is.
Ah, awesome. Nice one, Sophie. Honourable mention as well to a few people I haven't seen for a while. Big hi to Sam, if you are watching out there in Australia, we miss you. Also, Carl and Michelle will be back next week, hopefully. Thumbs up. And Lord Peter Webster, who's under the weather a bit at the moment. Big shout out to
Yes.
you, Lord Peter.
Yes.
Currently 3:15 a.m. in Chicago, Chicago. And don't worry, I won't get demonetized for singing that because it was nothing like the actual song. Right, camera down. Let's do something here.
So you say.
Uh-huh. I'll wait for the message to come through. Right, I'm going to have a little tidy up and then finish these canopies. I've got the back wheel to put on. Right, and I should be able to do a little bit of panel lining on this because I've put my clear coat on now. So hopefully, if I do the panel lining and do wipey, it won't stain it. So, but we're about to find out. Right, put that over there. Put that over there. Put that. Oh, somewhere. There we go. We'll do that. Just having a small bench tidy up so I can see what I'm doing. Right. Shift you out of the way. I really should dump this Humbrol acrylic that ruined my airbrush the other day, but it might come in handy for something at some point, so I'll just leave it alone. I need to get this finished so I can move on to the P51D Mustang from Airfix 124 scale, which is coming. I might even start that today, depending on how long we go on for. I don't think there's anyone streaming this afternoon. None of our friends are streaming this afternoon anyway, I don't think. I think maybe Connie is streaming today at all, Scott.
Sorry, mate. I went and mixed some paint up.
I'm just wondering if Connie's streaming today. I haven't got a notification.
Not that I'm aware of. She was on Marcus's stream earlier.
When you say earlier, that was last night to me.
Well, that's right. It was last night for you. Earlier for me, though. I think she does it every 2 weeks. and she was streaming last week. So
I think I'm
yeah,
done with my little bombs. I think that's enough yellow on there. No, it's not. Okay, I'll just keep my eyes out for anyone who posts that they're on.
and the only other person I know of that would stream on Sundays would have been Michelle.
Yeah. Hopefully next Sunday, eh?
Yeah, bit of luck, stiff breeze.
Nope. Right. Let's get you out of the way.
I'm just going to go mix some more paint and wash this brush out. I'm just painting the lenses of the navigation lights
Right.
go on the ends of the wings.
Pete from Moscale Modelling streaming today at 9 p.m.
Pete. Uh,
I like Pete. Good bloke.
that'd be like 8 a.m. my time in the morning. Mm. Yeah, he is. Give me a sec, I'll be back.
Right. Yeah. The regular viewers will probably be noticing that my desk is white now, whereas it used to be like a red colour, and that is because I could never see the bits that ping off onto the red, but now it's white. I can see everything that's pinged, which is always a bonus, and modelers know exactly what I'm on about. But whenever you're doing a model, things will always ping off the sprue. Right. Okay, missing bits. Right, last few little missing bits. Need to find canopy. Canopies. Right, here we go. Canopies. Now, I needed to do. Where's it gone? X15. That's what I need. X15. Hopefully it's still here on the sprue. X15. There she is. Boom, 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 boom. And I have to get old. Sometimes on a model, I won't end up putting on all the little bits. And whenever I release a video, someone always pointing out, "Oh, you missed a bit." So I'm going to make sure I use everything that's in the instructions on the kit. Right. File, which I had just now. Where's it gone? There it is. In fact, let me just snip that a little bit. Tidies up and then he can't find anything. Right, where's my knife gone? Gosh darn it, always the case. You tidy up, then you can't find it. Where are you?
It's over by the toaster.
Do you know, you made me look then.
What, you got a toaster there?
It's a little orange-handled knife. And I don't know where
Oh,
I put it. Oh, come on.
what,
There we go.
a hobby knife?
Yeah, I had it in my hand a minute ago.
I can't see it on your bench.
Oh,
It's not under the instruction book. No, you'd know that.
no. Come on. It's all right, I've got another one here. I'll use that. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. Back again. I've got like a USB hub down by my paint.
Mm.
Grab this, and every time I knock it, it knocks my camera off.
Hey, Dominic. Hang on, mate.
Check your mail, Dominique. My mate Dominique from the Netherlands. I was watching a bit of that group build last night with Brian, Dominique. Looking good, buddy.
So he's going to buy a P4017 now. Yeah.
Ah, right. Let me go ban someone.
Yeah. G'day, David Markey. How you going?
Morning, David. Let me highlight that one. There we go. Dum 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 dum. Where did that come from then?
The universe.
No, there's one of the spammers in. I don't know whose channel he's come on.
Oh,
Twitch. I think it's Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah. There we go. Let me get rid of that one.
23. Oh, that's 25. Ah, still.
Mute. Banned. You are gone.
I was about to have a chat to them. No, I wasn't. Not really.
Thing is, I don't want cheap viewers. I want expensive viewers. I want quality viewers. I want intelligent viewers. What was it somebody was on about the other day? A glue that dries clear.
Uh,
Because there's a bit on this. So we can see it. Focus. There's a bit in the middle of that canopy. Let me put it up big. There we go. There's a bit. Oh, God, it's going to fall out now. Let me get close in. Come here, you. Right. Let me try and do a focus on this. Here we go. There's a bit here. If you can see it, there's a glass bit that's supposed to stick to the underside of that canopy. And if I do that, it's like a prismy thing that sticks to the underside of the canopy. And if I glue that in, it's going to go all frosted where the glue is.
well, extra thin doesn't really do that. Well,
doesn't
I've
it?
never known it. I've never known it to do that.
It must be
If
just
it's
me then.
if it's really runny and runs over where you don't want it to, it'll probably frost. But it
Right. So we're about to find out, and we're just going to go for it.
because it dries too quick for it to.
We're about to go for it.
Yeah. I mean, I've glued mechanic canopies with it, so I wouldn't do that with a regular glue. Give me a sec. I shall return.
Yeah, it's frosted it. Bloody knew it would. Never mind.
Really?
It's barely noticeable, to be fair.
Yeah. But there is glues out there for it. PVA dries clear. That's woodwork glue.
Somebody mentioned it the other day. That's all, because that cracked canopy that I've got.
Yeah. And Chris, there is another one out there, and I can't think what it is. If Lindsay was here, he'll be able to tell you.
He's not out of bed yet. Either that, or he's making bacon and eggs. Try and catch up with the chat. Oh my god, I've missed out loads of chat. Right, I think I'm there now. Boston Buzz says, like the manufacturers couldn't make the PE magnetic, at least that way we could wave a mag across the area and pick up bits. But no. Believe it or not, though, brass photo etch is magnetic. Let me show you something. Have I got a sheet of photo etch somewhere? I've got some brass, that'll do. Have I got a speaker? Slightly magnetic then. Give me a sheet of brass. Ain't got any. That experiment will have to wait for another day.
Uh,
Morning, Jim. Boston Buzz. Catch up with the chat.
yeah, I'm going to leave that dry for a little bit, and I'm going to take a wing off. This one. If you're saying something, Terry, we can't hear.
I've missed a comment out. Hang on. Right. Where did David start talking? There we go.
Hey, Sarah Jane.
Took 2 hours to get home only because someone stopped and helped.
Ah,
Oh, hang on. I'm still not getting what's gone on, David. Bad night for my good lady. She suddenly got a fear of crossing bridges with a road under. Ah, thank you, Sarah Jane. I'll have a look for that next time I'm in the model shop. Excellent, Sarah Jane. And Amanda's joined us. Yay!
morning, Amanda. How you going? Hope you're well.
If you'd like to join us at some point today, Amanda, you're more than welcome. I can post a link. Just shout up in the chat. Sorry, I can email you a link. And as I mentioned before, it is a Maker's Mojo edition today. So whatever you're making at your bench, you're more than welcome to join us. Just mention up in chat if you want to dive in.
We don't bite.
Ah, I get it, David. Thank you. Ah, okay, Amanda. Right, which one of these buttons makes both me and you big? There we go. And we've now got a couple of people watching us on Twitch, 3 people watching on Rumble, and altogether 31 people watching us this crazy time of the morning in the UK. Lovely evening in
Hello.
Australia, and silly o'clock in the morning in the United States. Right, got you on. You'll do.
Right.
Is there any painting to be done on that stupid little bit that I've just put on? Right, okay. I'm just polishing off the final little bits that I'm meant to put on this kit. So,
I'm going to mix more paint.
got that on, haven't I? Got that little bit there on. Oh, you would. I've just realised I've put that suction thing on the wrong way. Okay. Right. So I think my loadout is going to be. What parts do I need for that? 109 and 108. D34. D34. Right. D34. That's A. D. That's D. D34. Let's go, D34. Just join us. Welcome and good morning to everyone all over the internet watching us on this Sunday morning in the UK, Sunday evening in Australia, and Sunday early morning in the United States. Scott is building a P47D from Tamaya, and if I remember correctly, what the 48 scale,
Yes, correct.
which was a two-part kit. You get a little Willys Jeep with the kit, and the P47 as well. And I am absolutely stunned at the detail work that Scott is doing on that kit at the moment. I am doing the Westland Lysander from Airfix, 148 scale, new tool, and an absolute fabulous kit. On my channel, if you, just in case you haven't heard about it, I am giving away two of these unbuilt kits, brand spanking new in sealed boxes. You can win one of them. Two kits, only one person wins a kit. I've got to try and be as clear as possible on this in case someone's expecting to win both kits. And free postage anywhere in the world. And obviously, me being a doily, what I should have done was instead of me buying the kits to send to people, if someone wins it from the United States, what I should have done is just bought it in the United States and get it sent to you over there, thus avoiding $60 in postage fees. But it is what it is. I bought the kits. I will be sending them from the UK to wherever you are in the world, should you win. Dead easy competition to enter. There's a video on my channel. Watch the video and count up how many parachutes drop from the Lysander that flies across the top of the screen. I will be at some point in the future, when Airfix get around to it, be doing another one of these because I think it's totally obvious from the bits that are in this kit, because there's loads of extra bits. So I think they're intending to release an SOE, a Special Operations Executive version of this aircraft, which instead of a gun in the back, as it's got there, what you have is benches and a little ladder so it can carry operatives in behind enemy lines. So I can't wait for that one. I'll be getting that one. Okay, that's that done. Let me trim those off and get them painted up. David Marcus says she had a rear bump the day before, so that added to the problem. Oh my goodness, David. Atol's joined us as well. Good morning, Atol. So much for a long lie in bed. Morning, folks. Welcome, Atol.
There you go, Ethel.
Sarah Jane's just said extra bits, or have you just missed them in the instructions, Terry? Exactly that, Sarah Jane. I'm not going to hide the fact that when I build a model, I am a bit like a bull in the china shop. I will race through the instructions, get all the big bits done, and then realise I've missed stuff out. This canopy, where I've just glued that little diddy bit on, the canopy was already glued on the aircraft, so I had to gently remove this to get that little prismy. I don't know what it is, to be honest. There's a little glass bit stuck to the top of the canopy. I'm guessing it's some kind of prism. I don't know. I shall have to investigate.
Would that be where the antenna entered the cockpit?
I don't know. I can't see an antenna. I'm going to look in a minute. I'm just going to trim these bits off, and then I'll go searching, because it could quite possibly be that. And if it's that, and it's not meant to be a glass colour, is it? I'll have to paint it, and that gets me round that frosting that's on it.
All right. Yep. Yep.
Focus, you silly camera. There we go. So it's just that bit there.
All
Maybe
right.
someone in chat knows what it is. I have no idea, no clue.
This one's going to be hard to clean up.
Is that your landing lights?
Yeah, it's a real small piece. Oh, it's not as small as the navigation lights, but see how we go. I see the carpet monster's licking its chop, so he's a bit hungry.
And this Sunday morning, we are going out on Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, both my channel and Scott's. I'm only trying out this new platform, EV Mux, for this month. I think I've got one more week to go on this, and then I'll be changing to a platform called Restream to see what that's like. For people who are new to the channel, I used to be on StreamYard for the last couple of years, but they've doubled their prices now. So I'm not on. I'm not going to be using that because I think it's ridiculous that they're going to be charging us something like 70 quid a month for a streaming service. It's not doable. 70 quid a month for me. That's two Western Lysanders.
Oh, two!
Thing
Now,
is, talking of two Western Lysanders, you
don't,
can win one of these on my channel.
don't you mean three? That's including the one that's in front of you. You built one and you're giving away two.
Yes, mate. And thing is, Natasha's got her eye on this one, but I'm going to be reluctant to give this one away.
Oh.
We'll see. We shall see.
Mm.
Right. Come on, we're getting there. Camera down. Yeah.
It'll work. Done.
So done. Do, 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 do. We were on about this on John Alex stream on Friday. Epic's just they're doing everything right at the moment. and I'm really happy they're getting back to the top of the tree as far as model companies are concerned. All of their new toolings have just got rave reviews across the internet, and it's not just YouTubers trying to get free stuff off of Airfix by giving them a good review. They are just genuinely good kits.
Yes.
And this is the new tools that I'm talking about. They seem to have just. It's not the Airfix of the 1970s anymore. This is an Airfix for the modern age, where people expect a bit better detail, a bit better quality. Right, that's that done. I don't know what colour that they were. Doesn't give me a colour code on here. Dun, 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 dun. Right, I need you upside down for a moment. Please don't break anything. Oh no, she's crashed!
Oh no, it's upside down. That's all right though. It makes it easy to change the wheels.
Craftlit So's asking what plane it is. It is the Lysander from Airfix, uh, Western Lysander, 148 scale. Athol saying, so I see this is where the girls hang out. Morning, Sarah Jane, Sophie, and Scraptastic, Amanda, and Mini Me. Sarah Jane says, two, but you just said you can only win one. Me confused. Right, I'm giving away two kits, Sarah Jane. Two kits, and so two people are going to win one kit. God, I've just confused it even more, haven't I?
The,
Right,
you
on
can win
April,
one of two kits.
that's how you
There's
say it.
two to give away.
That's how you say it.
Sorry, I
So on
thought I heard
Saturday, the
myself.
5th of April, I will be doing two draws. So two people will win a kit. And even if you're not a modeler, it is worth taking part in the competition because I will happily post to someone that you nominate if you don't want the kit. And I've already removed 8 bot accounts that were having guesses at the competition. And the reason how
Right.
I know they're bot accounts is because the accounts were made on the day that they posted.
All right.
I think that's fair though, isn't it? If I see that an account, somebody's YouTube account has been made on the day that they enter the competition, it has to be a bot, hasn't it?
Oh, I have no idea. Don't know.
Or someone just making accounts to have more guesses.
I think I just guessed the once. Yeah.
Sarah Jane says, "Morning, morning at all. Lovely sunny day here. Might even do some spraying." Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
Craftlit So's just passed Atoll a homemade dark chocolate muffin. Atoll says 6 degrees C, sunny-ish, and winds have dropped. Excellent. Tad early for muffins, Sophie. Haven't smelt my coffee yet.
Oh, speaking of which, my cup's empty.
Mark's Mods is in the house, everybody. Morning, Mark.
Morning,
Uh,
Mark.
Mark, if you want to join us, I can post a link if you're at your bench.
Hope everything's well.
Apologies, Sarah Jane. I hadn't engaged my brain yet. I haven't had enough coffee. Sarah Jane says, I'll nominate Terry if I win, unless a higher bribe is entered. Crafting So says, can I bribe a certain someone with a batch of homemade dark chocolate muffins? Oh my goodness, Crafting So. You've touched my heart with that one.
There you go. There's the landing light. All done.
Boston Buzz says, oh, you could be onto something there, Terry. I never looked at it that way. Atul McNichol says, I intend nominating models for heroes. That's for Sarah Jane, so someone else outside the group can have some fun. No worries, Atul. Like I say, if you don't want the kit yourself, I will happily post it to whomever you want. Sarah Jane says, Sophie wins the bribe so far.
Everything all right, Terry?
Yes, mate, I'm just reading, making sure I've not
Sorry.
missed any chat.
Just quiet. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we've got 39 people watching. What is going on this morning?
Yep, it's Sunday.
Nothing on the telly.
Mm.
Welcome everyone, wherever you're watching from, the Rumble, the Twitch, 2 YouTube channels. Scott is channeling the modelling force to his channel today, and I've got to announce, in case you missed it, Scott is now streaming on his own. Did his first 2 streams this last week, and brilliant there as well. So, if you're not subscribed to Scott yet, please head over to Scott's channel, give it a subscribe, hit the notifications. I think Scott's going to try and do regular Wednesday slots, but it's, stand by for pop-ups, because the one thing about streaming is once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah. sounds like a Pringles ad. Oh shit.
Boston Bud says, I don't participate in YouTube contests as I'm already blessed and don't need anything, but enjoy the camaraderie between most that do. Well, Boston, I'm doing this competition mainly because I need to give something back. I don't need to give something back. I just felt like giving something back. And this was a prime opportunity. This is a great kit, and I want other people to enjoy the build of this kit. I've enjoyed it totally. This is like doing a high-end Tamiya kit. It really is. It goes together perfectly. There's no filler required. I mean, if you look there, that's the long fuselage. I didn't need any filler for the long line at all. And if you're a modeler, you know exactly what I'm on about. Usually with a fuselage, rarely does it sit absolutely perfect. It's either a file job or a sand job. I didn't even need to sand it. It fitted that perfect. Usually there's a seam line down the middle of the top and the bottom. With this, no filler, nothing, no sanding needed. It just fitted absolutely perfect.
You missed a spot.
And I'm not fibbing either. I mean, you've seen this getting built on my channel on the live streams. Sorry, the members have, because they're all in the members area, the live ones. And if you're there for the first time I do it, then you will have seen no filler needed on this model whatsoever, and that is amazing for a model kit. So yeah, that's why I'm giving the kits away. They're just great kits, and plus they fall within my price bracket as well. These kits are £35 in the UK, which is about And by the time they get to Australia and America, I think they're about $70. So you've got to imagine there's transport and everything like that. But the two kits I'm giving away, I do include in that free postage anywhere in the world.
Yeah, and
Jim's asking to post a link to Scott's channel. Scott?
oh, oh, all right. I've got to find it first. Oh, here it is. Found it. Come back to here. There you go.
There's going to be no cheaters on this, Boston. I know how YouTube works, and I know how to spot a bot. And Scott's just posted his channel. So please, if you're watching right now, head over to Scott's, give it a subscribe, hit the notifications, maybe watch a few videos. That's important, by the way, to at least watch a little bit of one of Scott's videos. Because if you subscribe during a live stream, YouTube flags it as a bot if you don't watch other videos on the channel.
Mm-hmm. And for all those in Australia, Lysander is now available in Australia.
But don't go buying one yet. You might win one.
Yes, it's only come available within in the last week. I'm just trying to. There's.
Another kit that I'm expecting to be really good, a new one from Airfix, is the Stalwart that they've done. A brand new tooling of the Stalwart. Let me just bring that up on YouTube.
Oh, that truck.
Yeah, mate. Oh, just
Yeah.
stunning. Let me just bring it up on here. Airfix Stalwart.
Another good model kit from Airfix that I myself would like to build as well is the Bristol Bulldog Mark II.
I'm going to look for that in a minute, mate. I know we did that that live stream discussing all the new releases that Airfix did. Let me just open image in. Oh, come on. Open link in new window. Come on. Here we go. Right. Let me see if I can remember how to share this. My stream. Share screen. Here we go.
Well, if I go.
Share. Right. This is what I'm on about. This is the Stalwart from Airfix. Add to scene. There we go. Make you big. Yeah, for me, being a little boy in my head, it was the artwork that is attracting me to this. And with it being a new tool, it should be as good a quality as the rest of the stuff that Airfix are releasing. But I've got that on pre-order right now. And again, if this is another great kit from Airfix, I'll probably do a giveaway for this as well. But we shall see. I'll get one myself first, build it, and if it's good enough, I'll do another giveaway.
I'm also interested in this too.
It just looks great. Very,
it does.
very Jerry
it's very
Anderson.
interesting looking. Mm.
Could even be a Thunderbird. That'd be an interesting thing to do like a what if.
Oh, thanks, Boston. I was just gluing the landing light in. It's the only thing I had to do on this. Oh no, I've got to put the pitot tube in the wing.
So what
I'll
was the
leave
one
that
that? Sorry, mate, you were talking. I apologise. Carry on.
No, I was just saying I've got the pitot tube to go in, but I'll do that last because I'll end up busting that off, I reckon.
What was the other one you were interested in from Airfix, Scott?
The Bristol Bulldog,
Bristol Bulldog. Let's bring it up.
148 scale. I've been watching someone building it, and it does. Yeah, that's it there.
Let's, oh, what I do? That
Right there.
there. Okay. Let's go ding. Oh, that does look tasty, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. John on Bearded Veterans, he was building it here last month,
Right.
and yeah, it just interests me.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Sadly, biplanes don't really do it for me, but that does look good.
Yeah. Oh well, it was one of the last, wasn't it? Before the Hurricanes and Spitfire.
Was it
That
now?
was the that was the main fighter until the Hurricane Spitfire came along. Mm.
So it's in Oz, but Scott is 200 miles south of Oz, so maybe get his by June the 25th.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's about
David Martin says,
300.
okay, home, we'll make a copy and put the computer on. Awesome, David.
Nice. Speaking of which, I might go flick my kettle on.
Yeah, totally agree, Boston. Scott's wing there looks amazingly real. Great work. I totally agree. I'm stunned, actually. Atul says, morning, Jimbo. What's the weather like it today in Chicagoland? If I could, if I could be asked to scroll up on the chat, I could tell you that because he did say earlier. Atul, it's true. I think you could make anything out of that stalwart. Atul says the stalwart makes ideal transport for orcs. Atul is a massive Warhammer dude, so perfect for him. Jim Altegott says, greetings, Scott. Just sub to your channel, mate. Excellent, Jim. Thank you for that.
Ah, nice, mate. Thank you.
Boston says, so Scott, when you say landing light, are they LEDs?
Oh, they wouldn't be in LEDs then. Would have been bulb. This is from like the 1940s. So they wouldn't have had LEDs back then.
And we have a rather awesome lady and her awesome son joining us, right? That's mum and son train rail fans. Tammy and Ray, good morning to you.
Hey. Morning, Tammy Ray.
They have another one of my favourite go-to channels on YouTube. Brilliant.
I've got 82 subs now. Woohoo.
Yay! Jim says, morning atoll, a cold -9 degrees centigrade in Chicagoland this early morning. Chicago, Chicago. Crafting So says, hi, mum and son. All the highs are going on now. Hi, Sophie. That's from mum and son. Jim says, good morning, Tammy. Tammy says, hi, Jim. Sarah Jane says, a little history. Sent email with link to the clear glue I use. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Sarah Jane. Crafting So says, hi, Jim. Lots of highs going on. Hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. And there we go. Right, back to this. See if I can find out what colour these little bits are that I've just cut out. They've not given me a colour code in the instructions, so I'm guessing they are the underside colour. That green. Now, what did I do with it? It's the sky there, isn't it? XF21. No, that's cockpit green. Pretty sure it was sky. So where's my sky gone? Where's the sky gone? It's up there somewhere. Right, what's that done that? XF2. Where is it? XF71. It's not 71. XF83. XF83. Let's have a see. No, you're a grey. Isn't 21. XF81. Is it you? No, it's not you. XF16. Aluminium. No, not you. What's up there? XF82. Don't think it's that. No, it's not that. Very odd. That's very odd. Um, can't remember what colour I painted the underside of the light on there. So I need to go to my colour chart. Get my converter out. Here we go. And it is matte beige green, which is 90. So 90, Humbrol. 90, 90, 90. Someone will have answered it in chat before I get there. 60, 60, 90. 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. It is XF21 Sky. XF21. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't think I'm going to spray these. I think I am going to just painty. Back to the chat. Come on, keep up with the chat, Mr. Host. And we have Argentina in the house, everyone. That's Mark MDP22. Welcome aboard,
G'day.
Mark.
G'day, Mark.
And joining us via Twitch. Yeah, big hi to all the Rumble, all the people watching us on Rumble, all the people watching us on Twitch, and all the people watching us on my channel and Scott's channel on the YouTube. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all over the world. Properly worldwide today. We've got Dominique in the chat as well from the Netherlands. Jim from Chicago. Atoll from Scotland. Tammy and Ray from the USA. I'm a poet.
Barack?
Jim says, I coat clear parts in future floor polish. Also goes by the product name of Pledge Floor Care. You have to try that at some point. Crafting It So says, thank you, Scott. Jim says, that allows me to use any kind of glue to secure clear parts because it prevents fogging from stronger glues like model cement and CA. God, that's a good idea. And CJ's back as well. Welcome, CJ. CJ keeps threatening to come on the panel as well. Hopefully get his studio set up with some cameras. I think all canopy glue is it's thingy, isn't it? It's like wood glue, whatever they call it, PLA. But it goes crispy after a while on plastic. Great for wood. But that crispiness, it just makes things fall off after a while. Well, that's been my experience of using it.
It's good for a temporary solution.
The reason why I say that is, right, I bought one of my 1:16 tanks off of eBay, a real Munster, one that needed fixing up. When it arrived in the box, it literally fell to bits as I pulled it out of the box. I was thinking, how does that happen? How is it? Why is this falling to bits? Then I realised it had all been stuck together with PLA, the entire model, PLA.
PVA.
PVA, that's it, not PLA. Tabby and Ray say, Scott and Terry, the dogs woke me up and I was somewhat excited. Hang on, it's gone again. Somewhat excited. I could pop in finally on your channel live. Terry, you honestly think Ray's up at 5 a.m.? Well, you know, Tammy, you're more than welcome to join us on the panel. I can throw you a link into the chat if you want, or I can email you. But I know it's early in the USA right now. I feel really guilty about dragging people out of bed for my crazy streaming on a Sunday morning in the UK. But welcome one and all. Yeah, thank you for popping in. 43 people watching now on a Sunday morning. Unbelievable. We might break that record today, everyone. I haven't popped 50 viewers on a Sunday morning yet. Looks like we might do it today. Thank you for watching, everyone. I mean that.
Quick, call your friends.
We'll see. And share the love around. You don't just have to watch on my channel, by the way. Scott's streaming this to his channel, so pop over there, give it a little thumbs up. I mean, last week I was doing this, he got more thumbs up than me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Dominique says, yes, I'm here, but my keyboard is broken. The new one will arrive on Wednesday. This one was spilled by a glass drink. All right, you spilled a drink on it. Okay. That happens more often than we think. I'm all blurred. Why am I all blurred? There we go. Fix that.
That happened to me one time, and I put the keyboard in the sun for a couple of days. In between, I got a new one.
Yeah.
And 1 month, it was up there for a couple of months. And I thought, I wonder if it'll work. So I plugged it in, and off it went. It worked. So only worked for probably 6 months, but it still worked.
Yeah, keyboard's just one of those things. Unless it's one of them LED ones that's all backlit, you've got a good chance of it working again after it's been wet.
Yeah,
but then backlit ones, I spilled a drink on a backlit one and just no, it just refused to work.
Well, the one I spilled on was one of those backlit ones.
Was it really? And it worked again?
It was a Logitech
G9.
G920, I think. It's one with the LED screen in the keyboard.
Back in my early gaming days, I had the G9 mouse and the G9 keyboard because it's a mechanical keyboard, wasn't it? That would lit up behind. And that's the one I spilled a drink on. It didn't work after that.
Oh, no.
It's still in the loft. I might go try it. 5 years later, it might work now.
You never know. Mine did.
Right.
Mine didn't last long. I have since thrown it out. So, yeah.
Tammy says, "Oh God, no! You don't want to scare you." I invited Tammy to come on the panel, and she's just replied there, "Oh God, no! You don't want to scare your audience." I think I do a good enough job of that myself, Tammy. You should have seen me this morning rushing to get a shave and put the makeup on.
Oh, look who else has jumped in.
Hang on a minute. I'm just trying. Morning, Natasha. If you want to join us, my darling, I can post a link.
There you go, Tash.
Right, let's get this camera turned around. I need to do at least a little bit of modelling today, or else it's not a modelling channel.
I've done a little bit. I'm just wondering what to do next.
Right, I need to find XF21, and I think, I'm praying I didn't use a whole bottle, did I, on that? XF21. Is that you? Oh, that's 71. XF21. Yes, he has a bottle. Get in there.
What's that? You want a waffle?
I'd love a waffle, mate. I'm absolutely starving. And now I've
Don't
mentioned
we?
that, Tammy's going to be posting pictures of breakfast.
Don't we waffle anyway?
Okay, let's go. Let's give it another shout then. Because I really do want as many of our subscribers to take part in this competition I've got going on. I am giving away 2 kits of this Lysander, brand spanking new unmade kits on my channel. It's in the video section. There's a video you've got to watch. Guess how many parachutes drop from the flying Lysander that flies across the screen throughout the video. If you guess
22.
correctly, we're going to do a
Sorry.
draw on the 5th of April, which is a Saturday at 8 p.m. Um, and 2 lucky people will win a kit each. And even if you're not a plastic kit modeler and you don't want it for yourself, if you win, you can nominate somebody else to receive the kit. So it's as simple as that. The kits retail at £35 in the UK. By the time they get to America and other parts in the world, they're about $70. So I'm sure you can work that out just by typing it in Google. So it's worthwhile you taking part, and it's free delivery anywhere in the world. I've looked up the prices, and I think the most expensive delivery is about 70 quid, something like that. I've got the money to send it out there. Don't worry, it's all YouTube. All the money that I've earned off of YouTube is going back into the YouTube giving these kits away. And the reason why I'm giving these kits away is because it is such a goddamn good kit. Uh, it's up there with the best that Airfix have ever made. It's a perfect fit all the way around. It's kind of an exciting subject as well, that these things were a disaster when they were first introduced and first used in World War II. And then a couple of years later, when they were used by the SOE, the Special Operations Executive, they became a real hero of World War II. So it's a good romantic subject to do. It's a great kit. So please take part in the competition. It's there on my channel in the video section. I think it's the second video in, and you can't miss it. It just says win this kit. Did I touch all the bases there, Scott?
I think you just got the home base as well.
Right, that's that done. Mixed. The problem I have with this little paint shaker thing that I bought,
Yeah.
everyone in the community went a while back. We all went through this phase of buying these paint shakers from Temu or wherever. And
Mm.
one thing I found is if you've had a bottle on your shelf for quite some time, it still won't shake up that hardened, the stuff that's the sludge at the bottom of the bottle. So you still got to break it up a bit with a stick
Okay.
to get it to really mix up. That might be just me though.
I find mine all right. Like it'll. I painted. Have I still got a bottle here? Yes, I do.
It does say in the instructions though that you're supposed to keep the bottle on the shaker for at least 3 minutes. That's too long. I want it to be
Yeah.
shaken like that.
Yeah. I used it for this stuff. Hang on, I know it's not for outlaw paints. That's what I use. The paints I use for
Surely
the
you don't have to mix
P47.
that on a shaker, mate. I thought the whole point of that was you just give it a shake with your hand and it's mixed.
Well, as I'm about to show you, if I don't move it too much,
Go on.
see that?
Yeah,
That's all clear. Well, it's not
yeah,
now. I've
yeah, yeah,
moved it. But if you don't, if it sits on a shelf, it all separates and all the good stuff's down the bottom. So
yep,
you have to shake it. And when I use that shaker, once I see how it's a different colour now,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We can still see
I
it's solid at the bottom though.
yeah, it is still solid because I didn't shake it for long. Um, I use that on the shaker, and when I hear the slosh, I know I know it's right to go then. Because with these bottles, when you put it on the shaker, you start hearing the slosh. It sounds different. So once that happens, I know it's right to go, and that only takes probably 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Doesn't take very long at all.
Yeah. Just to answer Dominique, there's no import costs on gifts, Dominique. So they can't put an import cost on something that has no value.
I think New Zealand had a problem with that. If you took something into New Zealand, even though it might be 6 months or 12 months old, you still had to pay GST on it, even though it wasn't purchased in that country.
Really?
Mm.
Oh well. You may or may not have to pay import duty. I don't think you will though. It's going to be clearly marked as a gift. I'm going to send it
Yeah,
out. So,
yeah. Yes, I bought.
Atul says, Dom, you meant to drink the booze, not pour it over the keyboard. Dom says, the last
Oh,
time I got a gift, I had to pay import. Well, I don't know.
mm,
I don't know how that happened, Dominique.
mm. We've got more than 83 subs. Ooh.
Yeah, we're trying to get Scott's subs up because he's just started live streaming himself now. So that's even more to watch on YouTube now that Scott is streaming from his own channel. So we are going to be pushing Scott's link to his channel quite a lot in the chat. Right, let me get these painted and then I will go back to the chat again. Good morning to everyone watching right now, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Terry, otherwise known as Little History, and we've got Scott joining us from Tasmania and Australia. We may or may not see Paul today. I did send him an invite.
He would be on another stream, I imagine. He goes on another stream on Sundays.
Ah, okay.
Mm. And Tammy's going to go try and get some more sleep, so she's going to be leaving us.
Okay, Tammy, you sleep well, my dear.
Mm.
And hopefully the dogs won't wake you up again.
Yep, yep.
And
Sorry.
great news for anyone who has been following the saga of our Carl and Michelle and their internet. They will hopefully be back with us this coming week. So look out for the notifications from our Carl and Michelle. I think we need to get some links into Carl and Michelle as well, actually. I'll do that in a second once I've painted these up. Look at me using a paintbrush. Sacrilege. Terry never uses a paintbrush. I do sometimes. That's usually when the part's too small for me to be bothered to crank up the airbrush. What's your next? Have you decided on your next build, Scott?
Um, no. Well, hopefully, if I get some paint, uh, what is it? Flow improver, I might be able to finish the Mark 24 spit. But if I can't get any this week, um, hey, plastic monkey, how you going? Um, I'm sort of steering towards the Sherman, actually. I'll show you.
Yeah, show us. What scale? Are we 135 in it?
Yep.
Great news, David. Atul says, morning, Paul and Sue. I'm guessing that's Plastic Monkey. Morning, Plastic Monkey.
Yeah.
Go big. Oh, nice. Is that
I've
another
always,
Tamiya?
eh?
Is that another Tamiya kit?
Yes, it's. Hang on. Yes, it's a Tamiya kit. I've always had a soft spot for the Easy 8. Don't know why. I think it's mostly because I played war. Um,
You know, I've only ever
World of-
done normal early versions of the Sherman. I've never done the Firefly.
yeah, well, I played. Um, what did I play? I used to play a tank game, and this is in my inventory, and I used to like playing it. It wasn't a very good tank, like you die lots, but it was still fun because it was pretty manoeuvrable than most other tanks. It was pretty quick. Um, but I'm going to say it could be this one.
Right? Or it could be.
Or this one,
Oh, very nice.
V40 Airfix. So
Oh, that'd
yeah,
be lovely little kit, that one.
yeah, I have built this before. I've trashed it since because I didn't have an airbrush when I built it the first time. So yeah. Anyway, but I think I might build this and airbrush it. I reckon it might be that one. I'm going to the colour scheme I'm going to use is that one because apparently the stars are wrong with the flying tigers. Um, yeah.
Well, my next kit's going to be the P51D from Airfix, 124 scale, which I am going to do the full Monty. She's going to be fully remote controlled, working servos, working propellers. So I'm really itching to get my teeth into that. Sorry, working propeller, not propellers.
Yeah, that's it, Ethel. World of Tanks. I also played War Thunder, but yeah,
Do you know what?
I don't
Stuart was my
anymore.
favourite. Believe it or not, even though I only ever played World of Tanks for free, but my account, I got it up to getting the Panther and the King Tiger, which were basically frigging useless because they were so slow. But my favourite one to play was the Stuart
Yeah.
because so fast you could get behind them and get to their base where all their
Hmm.
artillery was. Take out the artillery and it's a win.
Yep. Cromwell's not bad either. Um, the American version. You can't always get it. Sometimes it'll go on sale and then they take it off sale. It's one of
Yeah.
those tanks, but it's a really good tank.
You know, people
Um,
slag off World of Tanks, but I think it's all right.
mm,
You know, this is
mm,
I'm not being paid by World of Tanks, by the way. I just think for a game that they put out there as free, you would think that there'd be loads of costs involved, like leveling
mm,
up your tanks, but there isn't. If you just keep on at it, like playing for free, you can get some pretty decent tanks as you just level on your own.
yeah.
You know, I thought like the King Tiger, the Tiger, and the Panther would all be behind paywalls, but they're not. can level your way up and get them for absolutely nothing.
Mm.
Mind you,
Right.
I was thousands of hours into World of Tanks before I got the like King Tiger and that. But still, once you get it, you feel kind of happy. The one thing I didn't like with World of Tanks is people that because they mixed up the eras. You could have World War Three tanks in with modern tanks, and that didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that's where I like War Thunder because you played the tanks of that era, and there was a section of gameplay where you can play against Allies versus Axis tanks.
Yeah, yeah.
But that got a bit silly in the end too. So
It's a real time sink though. That's the only reason why I don't play it anymore. It's just time. You don't have the time to
yeah,
do it. Boston Buds is off, by the way. Thank you for joining us, Boston Buds. You're an absolute star, mate. Thank you.
yeah. Thanks, mate. See you next time, mate.
You have a great day as well, mate. Right, that's all the chat caught up with. I'm just going to wait for paint to dry now. In fact, I probably can get some of my bombs on. So that middle section. Now, did I do the middle section with bomb guts? I did, and I can do that now. Yes, I can stick some bombs on. Happy, happy, happy.
Yeah, that's all right. I like that.
Hang on, let me put you up big.
Yeah. Let's see if I can put focus back on. It's on my fingers. I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but there's a slight dirty, grimy texture to the tread of the wheels now. So that's good.
Awesome.
Shame it doesn't show up on the camera, but it's there. Honest.
You just get your camera on a boom so you can bring your camera down and then focus it real close up.
I'll try like this. Done this before.
Well, you are on a boom.
Yeah, I'm on a boom.
Right, then manual focus.
Yeah.
Here we go. See what these MIG
Find it
paints have done now.
where it is. It's almost there. There you go.
Oh, superb,
Still,
mate. Brilliant.
still not.
We can see what you've done with the aluminium work though. That looks great.
Yeah, still not quite picking up the. Anyway, you're going to have to take me word on it. It's put a slight dirty tinge to the muddy tinge to the tread, which is what I was looking for.
We believe you, Scott.
Many wouldn't, I know. Put that back there. Yeah.
Right, let's get these
Yep.
bombs put on. This is going to be fun.
So that means I can, or should be able to. Oh, which one of these I was having trouble with? Not that one.
Oh, this is tricky. This. bombs in.
Speaking of bombs,
Next. I'm going to have to suck it and see on these bombs because I've painted and clear coated where I'm sticking them. So I've got not a lot of hope this is going to take the first time. I might have to re-glue everything again. So let me just leave that as it is. Let that set for a moment. So we've got some of the bombs on. I'm just waiting for the paint to dry on the bomb racking that we've got to go on the winglets. That's one of the bomb racks. I might have to give that 2 coats of paint as well. So, where's it gone? That's the other racking there. Just waiting for the paint to dry. If you have just joined us this morning, this Sunday morning in the United Kingdom, on the Little History Makers Mojo stream, good morning to you. Makers Mojos are all about whatever people are building up their benches. Not a lot of people joining us on the panel this morning. That's because it's early, but good morning to you. We are going out to the Rumble, the Twitch, and 2 YouTube channels, Scott's channel and my channel. Scott's just started streaming on his own now, so please make sure you head over to Scott's channel and give that a subscribe and hit the notifications bell, and then you'll be notified.
I do have a panel.
And he has a channel as well. Right, let me get those links out there for people's channels. 1 second, let's get rid of that.
I had Lindsay on with me last night.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Carl jumped in for a couple of minutes as well. It was really good.
Right, okay, let me get these channels in. Scott. Copy. Right, incoming with a link to Scott's channel. If you're not subscribed yet, Control V. Wow. There we go. A link to Carl and Michelle's channel incoming. Show more. Carl Scale Modeling. Copy. Control V. There's a link to Carl, another good friend of mine, who is going to be. He's had a little break from the streaming because of the internet problems, but now that's going to be sorted out for next week, hopefully by Wednesday, but we'll see. But that's a link to Carl's channel. Get subbed over there as well.
Mm.
Please, please.
And hopefully he gets the cable that he wants, and if he gets that, he'll be on. Um, Once it was done, he was going to. Oh no, I won't say that. He was going to let me know.
Copy.
Right.
And that's Michelle's Crafting Corner. That's Carl's missus. She has a great. Had been doing a great stream at 11 o'clock on a Sunday in the UK, but obviously with the internet problems, that's been on a hiatus for a little while. Hopefully back this Sunday.
She makes really good cookies and cream, apparently. So yeah.
Crafting It So says homemade muffins first, model kits
Oh,
Sarah. And Tin Man's Model Garage has joined us. Hey, Tin Man. This shoulder of mine sucks. Torn rotator cuff, limited. What I can do building. Uh, we all get injuries, Tin Man. Just make sure you get better first. That's the main thing. Crafting It So says, I'm buying the 1 to 48 scale version of your P47D, Scott.
Oh, nice.
And that's the chat call. Thank you, everyone.
Sing out if you need a hand. I've built three of them. I actually enjoyed building them because they're so easy. The only one I haven't built yet is the Razorback. And that's mostly because when I've gone to buy it, it's only $40 a kit here for these.
You've got an
And the
animal
only
in Australia called a razorback, haven't you?
yeah, that's a pig. Yeah,
Is that what
that's
they
what.
named the aircraft after though?
Which one?
The Razorback, P47 Razorback.
I don't know if it was named after the pig or not. I couldn't tell you, but
I've got weird memories coming on now. Wasn't
yeah.
there also an Australian horror movie called Razorback?
Oh, there probably was. I wouldn't be able to tell you though. One horror movie that stands out in my mind right now, only because it's been released like within the last 5-10 years, is Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek. Let me look it up. I think I've seen that. Wolf Creek.
Mm. I haven't actually seen the film, but I've seen shorts, and it does look good. And everyone I've been talking to about it all say the same. So,
No, I haven't seen that. I'm gonna look that up tonight, mate.
oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, thank you for that link, Sarah Jane. Tamiya multi-purpose cement clear.
Oh, righto. Awesome. Nice.
Right, let me go buy some.
I don't know if that will be black, so I might fix that. I'll try to.
In fact, I'm not going to order it online. I'll get it from my local model shop because I like to support my local model shops. My local model shop now is Monk Bar Models in York. Been there for about 100 years. Nestled in the York City walls. Real classic old school model shop. Sadly, I can't go to P&S Hobbies anymore because the council sold the building that it was in to developers. So they've only got one shop left now, and that's in Scarborough. But I will be going through Scarborough at some point. Take a video of Paul and Sue's shop in Scarborough. Are you going to Scarborough Model Shop? Yeah, I am, actually. Probably this weekend. This coming weekend. Take a trip over. I hate waiting for paint to dry. We need an absolutely instant drying. No, instant drying paint wouldn't work, would it?
No, it'd be a pain in the ass, especially if you got it on a brush.
Where's the yellow gone? Oh, that wasn't my last tin of yellow. No way. Except for yellow green. Hmm.
Yellow green. That's
It's not the one I want. I want yellow, matte yellow, and I've used my
that's
last bottle of it.
that colour. XF4, isn't it?
It looks like it, but that's not the one I want. I want yellow, matte yellow. I think it's XF3. Could be wrong though. And if it is, I ain't got none left. Flat Flesh 15. No! I'll have to use the spray one, I think. Where's the spray one? Oh, it's already on. Okay. Yeah, right. No, that can wait. I can get some more next week. They are solid, they are. Right. Some more of that on there. How long will we be going now? 2 hours.
Uh,
I think we'll give it another hour and a bit.
yep.
We'll go to at least 11. Well, it's nearly 11 now. We might go to midday then, because I want to make a start on the P51 today and show you more flash than you've ever seen in your life.
So you're gonna make it flashy.
Yes, mate.
Hmm.
But first things first with that one, because I'm going to fully remote control it, I'll need to do a layout for where all the servos are going to be, the lights are going to be, what size motor I'm going to put in it. Right, I'm going to just give this its second coat, then I'm off to the little boy's room.
Mm. I go to the men's room.
Yeah, that too. Right. Le toilette.
Sounds very French.
Okay, I posted some links earlier on. Hang on, before I go to the toilet, let me do a little segue. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you, everyone, for watching all over the world. We're going to keep going for another hour yet, take it up to midday. If any of the usual suspects do want to join us on the panel, Scott's got the ability to bring people in and post you a link via his WhatsApp. So if you do want to come in, dive in. I've posted links to Michelle, Carl, and Scott's channels, all back streaming next week, and Scott's just started streaming as well. So please do head over there, give it a sub, hit the notifications, and watch one of his videos. No matter which one, just watch it for a few seconds. Then YouTube won't think you're a bot, because if you subscribe without watching any videos, you'll eventually get removed from the channel by YouTube's AI bot spotter thing. So there we go. I'm just going to nip to the loo, and I will be back shortly.
Toodaloo.
Loo.
I might say while he's not here.
Right, I
I
still
can
want
get
the
in this.
channel when I come back.
Ah, bugger. Oh, damn. If you do come in, there's no indication that you're in. We get no bells or whistles to say someone's popped in, but we do hear you in the green room. So just say hello, and we'll put you through. I think. Which one did I glue? This one. Yep. This one goes to this one. That fits. So this plane is going to have some landing gear. Mm, yeah, I might just put a bit of a dab down there. All right. Oh, that's right. You've also got the dreaded flu, haven't you, Tash? Get some good lozenges or cough lollies. I don't know what you guys call them over there, but yeah, I'm working on the landing gear. Yeah, it's almost uh, finished too. Now, what do I do with you? I think I'll put you. Oh no. Yep. Shame you don't live here. I could have, if you had a couple of gum leaves under your pillow, you would have helped you breathe better, easier. Have you heard of Vicks Vapor Rub? Gum leaves is almost the same, except it's all natural, um, and it helps you breathe and clear everything up. Yeah, yeah. I don't even know if customers will let them in the country. I know our customer wouldn't let anything like that might contain some sort of disease that they'll almost destroy it. Yeah, gum leaf is almost the same thing. It's just more natural. It's a natural. And it's free. You only have to walk out the bush and grab a branch. Very easy to knock over those bottles.
He
Oh,
returns. Ha
he
ha
has
ha
returned.
ha ha ha. Hee hee hee.
Oh, muffins.
Ha 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 ha
Now,
ha.
we call them muffins. What do you call them?
Muffins
Yep, good.
or cakelets.
Well, yeah, you do get cupcakes the same look, so same thing. He's back, yeah. Tasha's not feeling well,
I hope
Jerry.
you
That's
get
why
better soon, Tasha.
she's got a very chesty cough, and
We were on about that last week. There's so many people at the moment got
mm,
real bad chest.
I was just saying it's a shame she doesn't live here because uh, the eucalyptus and the gum leaves helps you breathe. So you only need one leaf under your pillow when you go to bed, and it helps you breathe. Pretty much like the Vicks Vapor Rub.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, these are gorgeous. I shall have to congratulate the wife when I get back in the house. Everyone's under the weather at the minute. What is going on?
I've got a wooden desk, so I'm lucky to say, not me. Although winter is only around the corner for me.
Exactly that, David.
Let's see. I guess you can see the red tinge.
Hang on a minute.
See the red tinge on the.
Yeah, you can. You probably have to put two coats on it and make it proper red.
Well, that's just it. They just said there's a little dimple on the inside,
Right.
and where's the other one? I don't know if you can see it, but the same here with the green. There's a little dimple,
Right.
so you only have to paint that to make it look like a globe.
All right. Okay.
So when you look at it from this direction, you should see the green bulb.
I'm saying
Yeah.
nothing, Natasha. God's awake. Lindsay's come in. Morning, peasants. Morning, God.
G'day, Lindsay. How you going, mate?
In case we've got new people watching and you haven't got a clue what we're on about. Lindsay, our Lindsay is such a good modeler, we call him God. And he refers to us as peasants.
Yes, peasants. Had a good old chat with Lindsay last night. It was great. Talking about models and so
Top bloke
forth.
is our Lindsay.
Yes, I saw. I watched the rerun of the show you and Lindsay did, and quite incidentally, I was up when you guys were doing that. I just didn't know you was on.
Bugger.
Yeah, but I saw the boats that he had,
Mhm.
and the Devil's Lettuce, as or Devil's Medals, as some people will say. Yeah, they've got all those kits in the shop down the road.
Really.
Mm,
Well, it was a good day, you know.
it was.
Started streaming off the back of runs, then I just thought, me and Lindsay just thought, oh, stuff it, we might as well go live. We
Yeah,
were stuck in Ron's green room. We couldn't escape.
yeah. That would have been like 4 o'clock in the morning for me.
And I get now, because like me and Lindsay were on about um, John Alex stream that was going on while we were streaming, even though ours wasn't unplanned. And I said, do I go in? Do I not go in? And because I knew if I said anything in John Alex, I'd get an invite, right? So I ended up going in. And then Moz starts going on about people calling him an epic zealot, right? And I'm fucking squirming, because, excuse my French, and I'm squirming because it was me that called him an epic zealot.
Oh no,
But there's nothing wrong with being an epic zealot.
no.
Doing good stuff at the
Well,
moment. We're singing their
well,
praise. It's a British
they,
company at the end of the day.
yeah, and like you just said, they've been doing really, really good work in the last couple of years. So
Yeah.
all's well that ends well. I mean, kit I showed you, that's a really good kit, and that'd be 6, 8 years old now.
Yeah. But still, quite funny. I felt like the peasant though, because everyone there had way more subs than me. But I held my own. I held my own. God damn it!
Yeah. I'm not now. I can change that. Look, Terry's full screen now.
Don't full screen. Stop it. I'm just enjoying a nice after poo. I'm just enjoying a nice after poo cigarette.
All right.
There's two fantastic things in life. One of them is sex, and the other is having a nice good poo. Both of which I have a cigarette after.
TMI for someone.
Sorry, everyone. I'm not sorry at all. Wow, 43 people watching. Get in there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a good time. Hey, enough of that.
I forget you've got the power now as well.
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. I'm gonna do it again, Terry. Oh no, no.
Right, I'm going to have to do another segue because we've obviously got some new people watching today.
Yeah.
So let me explain what the hell is going on. My channel is basically a history, World War II history and modelling channel, or hobby channel, because we do get people joining us doing different hobbies like diamond dots and knitting and crochet and all sorts of stuff, whatever your hobby is. When it's a maker's mojo, anyone is welcome to join if they're at the bench and making something. Scott is just a long-term friend, and he's doing a P47D from Tamiya 148 scale, and I am doing the rather tasty Westland Lysander new tool from Airfix 148, of which you can win a kit on my channel. Two kits to give away. So on the 5th of April, Saturday the 5th of April, 8 o'clock, I'll be doing two draws. So two people will win a kit each, brand spanking new, unopened, postage to anywhere in the world. If you do get customs fees, that ain't my fault. It will be marked as a gift, so it should avoid customs fees. But either way, it's only going to cost you a couple of dollars for the customs fees. And Scott is happily showing us what he's doing. There we go.
That one.
Oh no, yeah, Thunderbolt. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Just except I'm doing totally different because it's an actual um, memorial build. So for Terry Senior, um, who
Terry
passed
Senior,
away.
Terry Thacker is one of our highly regarded community members who passed on last year. So loads of people all over the world are doing tribute builds to Terry.
Yep. And this is mine. As I borrowed the kill markers from another kit because I've built like two of these, so I've got marks in different decals. And this side's a little bit boring, but it's the same kit. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and it's looking absolutely
Well,
special, mate. Really is. I
I
love the
might be
panel
able.
lining. The panel lining is so precise. It's just amazing.
I might take off the canopy mask tomorrow or next time I'm on stream. So there you go. That's a big step.
Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed that no paint seeped underneath that tape.
Well, it's actually tape and this liquid
Ah,
mask.
okay.
Hmm.
Oh, so you use both on it, mask and tape.
Yeah, your masks around the edge,
Yeah.
and just daub the masking fluid on top.
I've
It
still yet
seals
to
it.
use the masking fluid on
Mas-
mine.
Masking fluid's pretty much like latex. It's pretty
And we
much what
have
it is.
another new viewer, Zombie Hunter 115.
Yes,
Looks cool. Excellent. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining us, Zombie.
yes. Zombie was with me on stream last night. He builds, well, he's building Star Wars helmet,
All right, nice
uh,
one.
full size helmet, make it look like they've come from Star Wars, and they are
Excellent.
brilliant. Mm.
Somebody mentioned Star Wars.
Oh yes.
But he's lost his saber.
Oh no.
I'm going to make a new one for him. Anyway, right. And I am doing, like I mentioned, the Western Lysander, of which you can win a kit on my channel. Just head to the video section, take part in the competition. And on the 5th of April, we're going to be giving two kits away.
Oh,
So, and we're also on a new platform. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm not au fait with all the buttons and bells and whistles on this new platform. The reason why we've moved to EV Mux is because StreamYard doubled their prices a couple of months ago, and it wasn't a very fair thing that they did. So to be paying 70 quid a month for what I was paying basically £15 for, um, just ridiculous. So we're on EV Mux now. I'll be trying Restream next month to see what that's like. So be prepared for some more changes going onto the channel. Other than that, that's it for the segue. And I'm just waiting for paint to dry. I've just done the bomb holders. Come on, focus, stupid camera. Like some bomb holder panels that's supposed to go on the bottom of the aircraft, and some struts for the larger bombs.
He's pretty
And of
much what
course,
I'm doing
welcome
here.
everyone watching us, Rumble, Twitch. We sometimes stream to Instagram as well, but this platform only lets you restream to 4 other platforms. So, and that includes other people's channels. So Scott's now streaming to his channel. If you could head over there and spread some love around by subscribing and giving it a thumbs up, that would be awesome of you. And Scott is now live streaming himself. I've already put links into the chat for Scott's channel, so you can show him a bit of support. Scott's going to be streaming on Wednesday, and probably more streams after that on more days, because once you start live streaming, you can't stop. It's quite addictive. So yeah, and hopefully we get Carl and Michelle back this coming week as well.
Oh, I might check that. Sorry.
No, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat as well. So yeah, Dominic's saying today exactly 1 year passed away. We lost Terry Thacker, Hobby Barn. Obi-Wan, great guy, like based in the States, and he brought like people from all over the world together, modelers on different streams. He'd join mine, I'd join his, and tell me about other live streamers. So it's just great. Athol says, "Morning, Lindsay." Zombie says, "Hey, Sarah." That's the chat caught up with. Links to all my friends' channels, by the way, are in the description to today's stream. So if you do fancy being generous and throwing some subscriptions around, please don't just subscribe, though, because if you just subscribe without watching any of the people's videos, even for a couple of seconds, YouTube will, when they do their cull, YouTube has a cull every now and again to get rid of bot accounts and bot subscribers. It'll flag you up as a bot subscriber if you haven't watched any of their videos. So when I recommend a channel, please go over there, subscribe, and watch a little bit of the video. I'm going to drop a link in for our Lindsay as well. Just go find Lindsay. Where are you? For my part, by the way, for my part, because of the way YouTube are doing things right now, I'm not actually bothered about subscribers. I'm not at all. I'd rather have people just watching the videos. So don't worry about subscribing to my channel. It is all seriously. I'm being honest now. The way YouTube have done it, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you've got. Yeah, it matters if you're on your way to 1,000 subscribers, so you can get monetized. But once you are monetized, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you are. For you to get paid and try and cover your costs as a YouTuber, it's all about hours watched, thumbs up, and comments. So the more comments you get on a video, the more YouTube will promote you, and the more people that watch your video. Obviously, there's adverts on there, so we get kickback from the adverts. Okay, it's not a lot of money. I think my biggest video, 90,000 views, earned me 20 quid. And when you put that into the large scheme of things, that video to get to 90,000 views has taken 3 years. So, it's not big money we're on about. We're just on about covering our costs here as YouTubers. And I'm not having a moan either, but much rather you go subscribe to Scott's channel, and people who are on their way up to that 1,000 mark. That makes sense. You weren't even listening there, do you? But don't get me wrong, it is nice to see your subscribers here. At least people think your channel's worthy of clicking that button. What is he saying? Right, let me find Lindsay's link. Hang on, there's it again. Right, channel, look at the left hand Right, so now, oh, it's nice. This is now it's all in alphabetical order. All the big I subscribe to. Yeah. Okay. Ah, is that what it is? Oh, there we go. That's a link to
Huh?
Lindsay's channel right there. Lindsay's already at 1,000 anyway, but it's just a good channel. I've never stopped promoting Lindsay. CJ says, I hear that you have to watch for at least 30 seconds or the YouTube algorithm will think you are not interested and that damages the channel. I didn't know that. Good point there, CJ. So please watch my trash for at least 30 seconds.
Better make sure.
How do I remove that now? I've put exit screen share. There we go. Get in there, CJ. Congratulations. CJ's just hit 1,000 subs. Excellent.
Oh, nice one. I'm only 915 away.
CJ, enjoy the adverts. Atul says, that's why I watch your channel, Tony. Not only to pick it apart afterwards and think what is missing in his videos. Davey Markey says, congratulations, Tony. So we've got 4 watching on Rumble right now. 2 of those, one of those is CJ, by the way, and one's Scott.
No, I'm not on Rumble.
You're not watching Rumble, all right. So we've got 3 people watching on Rumble.
Oh,
Then,
not tonight. Oh, look, I've got 85 subs now. Woohoo.
and 3 watching on Twitch. Brilliant. Thank you so much, everyone. I've just done myself out of subscribers there, haven't I? All that rambling on.
I don't.
But yeah,
I don't
subscribe
know.
to this. I've just thought subscribe to the channel because if you hit notifications, then you'll know when we're live. So that's the thing. And we've got more or less 24 hours of coverage. Zombie says, nice Scott.
Thank you.
Absolutely gone to town with the weathering,
All right.
mate. It looks so real. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. See how we go. Might put the glue down in there this time and see how that goes. About to put the landing gear in. The last one.
Well done, Scott.
Oh, oh, I forgot about them.
Absolutely magical.
John Luke McCard. Probably should have put the key code on first.
I got to admit, that is one thing that's good about EV Mux, all the sound effects that you've got in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Begone! That's the most rubbish police siren I've ever heard in my life.
Is it police or I thought it was the fireys.
Delivery stream, you're under arrest for having a really bad stream. I sentence you to 4 years on Twitter.
4 years on Twitter.
Hello? Idiot. Such an idiot. Right. Let's get some done. American sirens, that's why. Didn't sound like proper ones.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like proper ones. I think I can get you glued in now.
I'm pretty sure there's two different sorts there.
Hey, how the hell does this go on? Ah, right. I'm ballsed up again. Yeah. Back to the instructions. What have we done wrong here? I've done something wrong. Right. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Wasn't me that time, that was Scott.
See, that's more British, isn't it?
Kind of. It's still a bit poo, though. Right. How the hell is that supposed to go on there? That's stupid. Right, so it's got one bomb. Big bomb. Big bomb, where are you? Let's try big bomb. Big bomb. One hole.
Hey, TBG. How you going?
TBG! Where is the big bomb? Big bomb. Okay. Add a bit of glue. Come on. Leave you alone. Little bomb. The other one gone. There it is.
No, no. Terry's closer.
What's going on now?
As I was saying, Scott, they're coming to take you away with the straight jacket and cuffed. I said, no, Terry's closer.
Yeah. Yes. You will do. That. Well, that's a bit daft, isn't it?
Okay. Time For
Beer! I've got a bomb missing. No!
the navigation lights for this other wing.
Well, I've got a bomb missing. No, no, no.
Oh, that's got to
I've
be
got a bomb
bombed.
missing. I've got a bomb missing. No,
You're a little bombed about it.
a little bit.
Mm.
All right, let's get the bombs on. On. Bombs on. Bombs on. I will find the missing one in a minute once I've got these glued in.
Is that like wax on, wax off?
Yes, mate, very much like that thing. That's it. These are berms. TBG! I'll have a bomb load for such a little airplane, I tell you. You'll do. Right, let's find this other bomb. Must be around somewhere. It's still on the sprue, surely. It's not on the floor. That's it. Yellow. Some rubber bitch. Got it. There we go. Right. Just have a bomb still on the sprue somewhere. Yeah.
I think that's upside down.
No. No. It's not see somewhere around the car. It's fallen off my sticky stick. Where? This is the question. So, right, you'll have to forgive me for a moment. I need to find this bomb. Oh, if I was Inspector Cruiser, a BEM. In 6 months' time, when Terry clears his desk to find the missing bomb. That was my
Hmm.
oh, I'm alive. Hey, hey. This is very
It's
true.
only. It's not under your chair wheel, is it?
Why would you wish that upon me, Scott? I thought you were my mate. It's definitely not on the floor because it would have been yellow, and I'll be able to see it.
It's
A lot
probably
of
in your
dirt.
box.
All the berms are yellow.
Hmm. It's probably in your
But
box.
I counted them up before I stuck them to the sticky stick, so it's fallen off
Yeah.
somewhere around here.
All right. Underneath where you
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
painted.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Right, clear some
Mm.
junk away. Clear some junk away, and then we might be able to see the wood for the trees. Right, don't lose any more. You stay there. You're all good. My little berms. Right, there's a bomb missing. And oh, that feels like it's it. No, it's not. Move that out of the way. Little Lizzie. Right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, little bomb. Come along, little bomb. Nope. Well, ain't that a bummer? It ain't now. You absolute plum. Torch. Where's my torch? Mama, mama, mama. Definitely not on the floor. Not on the floor. Can't be on the floor. I see it. Bright yellow. Yellow. Oh well, it will have had to have dropped one of its bombs while in action. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. What a bummer.
Yeah, you probably find it in an hour's time
Probably, mate. This is the way
when
things are when
when
things ping off.
when you're not looking for it.
I have tried to be careful with this flipping build, though. It's just not fair.
Oh, I can tell you what my grandma used to say about that, but I don't think I will.
Not going to happen, TBG. As I've said, I am not raiding the two brand new kits that I'll be giving away in the competition for bits for.
It's got landing gear now. Actually, that's what I can do. Put the rear landing gear doors on.
Dominic's had a go at the competition, by the way. I'm not going to tell him if he's got it right or wrong, though. Thank you, Dominic. And we've now got 20 minutes left on today's stream. Again, I thank everyone for joining us. I really do appreciate it. And everyone who's been chatting away in the chat. Oh, I'm so jealous. You've done such a good job on the weathering there, Scott.
Yeah, it's all right. Did you say Dominic joined the competition?
Yeah, you know that competition that's running on my channel? Oh, what was it for again?
Yeah.
What's the competition for?
I think it was a chance to win a Lysander, one of two kits. Mm.
Not just any Lysander, mate.
No, the Airfix Lysander.
Sorry, I just had to go and hang on, hang on. Let's do that again. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm so professional. Let's do that again. Not just any kit, Scott.
Oh, it's a network kit, is it?
No, it's the awesome. It's the awesome Lysander new tool from Airfix, 1 to 48 scale. Brand new in sealed boxes, unopened, that you can win on my channel. All you have to do is watch one of the videos on my channel that says win this kit. It's titled Win This Kit, right? So
Oh,
that's a simple question by watching the video, right? And you could win one of these superb brand spanking new kits from our friends at Airfix. It is a fantastic kit. I wouldn't be giving them away and encouraging you to build one if they weren't brilliant. This is a 10 out of 10 kit. Easy. Worth 35 quid in the UK, worth $70 around the world. Free postage.
yes. I did look at it before. It's 75 here.
$75 in Australia. Okay, it's about similar
Yeah.
in America as well. So I will be paying the postage anywhere in the world. You might have to, I'm not sure about this. It will be clearly marked as a gift, all right? So, but you might have to pay import tax, which is only a few dollars anyway. So you're getting a £35 or $75 kit import tax, because I don't know what the import tax is going to be. I mean, if I can do it via the postage, then I will. But free postage anywhere in the world. 2 kits to give away, so 2 lucky people going to win themselves a kit on the 5th of April, Saturday the 5th of April at 8 p.m. UK time will be the draw. And it will be an online thing. There's like a machine you can get online where you can see it. It picks a random comment who's got the right it'll pick a random comment in the comment section of the video where you put your answer that's the correct answer. So that's how it will work.
I might just add to we don't have to worry about import tax or any sort of tax here in Australia, so we do not have to pay anything extra.
Awesome, mate. And I think that's going to be the same for America if Starmer gets his deal right with old Trumpy Pants. Because that's what they were aiming at. No import tax between America and England. It's one of the things they discussed when Stinky Starmer went over to see Trumpy Pants.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on, I've missed out a load of the chat again, haven't I? Gibbering away about my competition.
Terry's been dumpster diving.
Mate, you will not find one of these kits in a dumpster. Not a chance. And oh, by the way, apologies to anyone who's watching in but wanted to chat. I've now inflicted 7-day wait on the chat for new subscribers. And it showed me a few
Oh,
things.
really?
Yeah.
Hmm. It showed you a few new things.
Yeah, it showed me a couple of things. Because you know when your subscribers bounce up and down all the time?
Yeah.
I'll leave you to figure that out, Scott.
Okay.
Trying to find where I was in the chat now. Hey, lucky dude. Dave Mikey says a lady ship flying to Scotland this afternoon.
Hmm.
I'll have 2 whole weeks of freedom. I mean, holiday. Excellent, David. Hey, David, you could pop through to York. We'll do the railway museum and stuff. I keep on saying this. Now is the perfect time. If you've got holidays coming up or anything like that, now is the perfect time to visit York because it's just before the real tourism starts in York. So everything's ramped up, everything's ready for the tourists. So it's just great because there's no queues, nothing like that, and you can do whatever you want. There's no waiting time to get in any of the museums and stuff like that. So now is the perfect time before we hit like the start of summer, and that's when York gets absolutely rammed out. You can't move in York when the tourist season starts. And we've got Sprue joining us as well. Welcome aboard, Sprue.
Hey, Sprue.
Yeah, so yeah, if you got holidays coming up, head for York. Great time to visit. Why am I still big screen? Hey, it's not working. I can't split it up. There we go. Oh, I've done it. Right. New platform. Confusing.
That's what she said.
Right. I'm miffed about losing that bomb, but like everyone says, it will probably turn up once I've finished the model, done the final video. Actually, is it in there? The little bowl of bits, by the way, that I've got here. These are all the bits that fell off the P51D Vintage Classic because they'd put 2 sprues in one bag. Another one of my pet hates.
You don't want to lose them then.
No, well, my bomb
Why is
wasn't.
that so dark?
Did you turn the lights on?
Um,
Right, that's all that in there. Don't need any of that. Excuse me. Right, so done that one. I need to do the next panel.
hmm.
Glued in nice. Awesome. Ah,
Yeah, that's a little better. I just wondered why my image is so dark. It's like I do have the lights on, obviously. It's anyway. It's on its own legs.
right, lesson learnt again. I'd put this bomb panel and stuck it to blue tack while I painted it. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I glued the bombs on, the glue went through the little holes, the mounting holes, and melted the blue tack onto the bomb panel. so, so my extra thin does not like blue tack.
Oh, I'd never use it for that, but okay.
Right. Okay, leave my little bomb rack alone now.
Yeah. How long
Right,
we got?
no idea.
Okay.
We have.
Mm.
What time is it now? Oh, we've got 8 minutes left. Oh, let's get out of the way.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Is anyone else streaming today?
Not that I'm aware of. Bombs away.
If anybody else knows of anyone else who's streaming today, just drop a link into the chat. Lindsay, you're going to crank up a stream today.
I won't push it in because I want to take it back off. There you go, Terry. Lindsay's asking you a question. Ah, Terry's muted.
Yeah, Lindsay, I'll happily join your stream if you're doing one, mate. Right, Lindsay. There we go. Link. Copy. Drop it in. Okay, if you're not already a subscriber to our Lindsay's channel, there's a link coming in now because he's going to go live after me. Head over to Lindsay, give it a subscribe, and hit notifications. Like I say, we've got more or less 24-hour coverage on YouTube between this little modelling community we've got. So it's well worth you hitting the notifications if you're bored and you want something to watch. And okay, let's get out of here then. I'm going to go to Scott. Scott,
Go
happy with
ahead.
your accomplishments today?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's got legs, it's got flaps, it's almost complete. I just got to take the mask and all that off and
Can we just get
put
a
the
look at the underside, mate? Because
anterior in.
the weathering on the underside is stunning.
There you go.
Look at that. Just absolutely cock on. That's IPMS scale, that.
That's the landing light I was working on earlier. So, yeah, there you go. And it's got bombs. It's got booms.
You didn't lose any of your bombs. I've lost a bomb on mine.
I don't know
Beautiful
if
job. Absolutely stunning job. Well,
that's just out of practice, but anyway. It's got "Kiss My Ass" on the bombs. Thanks, Joshy, by the way. He gave me the idea.
Lindsay's going to drop a link to the green room for us, Scott.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I'll just wait. We'll keep on until Lindsay drops his link.
Oh, he can send it to me in Discord if he likes. We can sit
Oh,
in
we
the
can.
green
Yeah,
room.
that's a
Mm.
good point.
But Discord? Did I say Discord? Messenger, I meant. Facebook. I might unveil, if I'm invited, I might unveil the unmask it on Lindsay Street.
Awesome. Let's go me for a bit then. Okay. I've been working on the 1 to 48 scale Lysander, as you all know, all the regulars know. If you're brand new, this Airfix modelling company from the UK, been going since, I don't know, 1940s or something. Great British company. They've had the troubles over time. For a while making just crap kits, but now they've really done a job on themselves. Every kit they've released for the last 10, 15 years has been just outstanding. Um, and this is one of the latest ones released this year, 148 scale, Western Lysander, and everything has been perfect on it. Absolutely perfect. The fit, I've not needed to use any filler on it whatsoever. And the tell on aircraft kits are when you get your long join line, for me anyway, when you get your long join line down the fuselage, top and bottom, you usually get a bit where it doesn't fit properly, or you need to use some filler, or you need to file it. I didn't need to file or sand any of this join line at all, and that tells me spot on job from Airfix. Everything went together perfectly. The glasswork, just glorious. It was only my cack-handedness that I managed to crack one of the canopies, but that was my fault. Nothing to do with Airfix. Um, and she's gorgeous. She's just gorgeous. Okay, so I've painted the understruts wrong in some people's books, but I think that looks better from the underside point of view because it matches the underside of the wing. This should be dark green, like on the fuselage. I fully admit that, but I'm reluctant to change it now because I've put a lot of detail into that strut and I don't want to have to do it again. Let me go close up and show you what I've done with that strut. And this will tell you why I don't want to really overpaint it. Let me go back in there, go real close up. And let's get strut in. Come on. Focus. See, I've highlighted every single rivet on that strut. Come on. And done a little bit of marking work on it as well. So I don't really want to have to overpaint that. I'm not the best at weathering in the world. I never pretended to be, but this is as good as it gets for me. My models don't get any better than what I've done on this Lysander, and that's because it's a great kit. And you can win one of these kits on my channel, absolutely free postage anywhere in the world. Just check out my channel, give it a little thumbs up, and all that lot. Okay, let's go split this up. We've got the Lindsay Spindle link up there. Let's wait for Lindsay to post his link, and then we'll get out of here. I have to thank
Yes.
everyone for joining us, me and Scott, um, on today's stream. And
Uh,
I hope you've been over to Scott's channel and given a little thumbs up over there as well. We've had a lot of views today. I think we will have hit the 50 today. We're on 43 viewers right now, so thank you. Our little morning streams are going mad. This is great. Thanks to everyone watching on Rumble. Thanks to everyone watching on Twitch, and thank you everyone watching on YouTube. I will be back next Sunday, 8:30. There might be one on a Saturday. I don't know. I just felt like having a lie-in yesterday. That's why I wasn't around. I mean, man does need at least one day off from doing stuff. And as you know, I work 6 a.m. till 4:30 every day, weekday job. Get the violins out, Scott.
yep.
So I've got a day job
I
which
don't,
takes most of my
I don't,
time. So I'm limited what I can do.
I don't think we got a soundbite for that. Might have
What
to
I
find one.
have to get one. And I fully admit it. My aim is to do this full time at some point. The channel is growing slowly but surely. We got monetized beginning of last year, which is great. I've sorted out, and thing is, I don't want to mention it again, but I've already mentioned it once in the stream. I've sorted out the memberships now, so memberships start at 99p. Right, if you want to support the channel, help to pay for the whatever streaming platform we use, and maybe the odd kit every now and again. So they are there if you fancy it. Please do not do super chats; it's not worth it. YouTube takes 30% of all the super chats and all that kind of stuff. So if you do it, I'm just going to think you're mental, or you've got too much money, or you've won the lottery. So,
If you want to donate to Terry, he's got a coffee. Use that.
do you know? I forgot. I have got a copy, but I forget to post the link. But anyway,
Mm,
no matter.
it,
I'd much rather have just people enjoy the streams.
it's in the
So,
description.
is it in the description? Is
Mm.
it? I don't even know what I do on my own channel. That's been there since ever, though. I thought I'd got rid of that because I know I took
Uh,
away the Amazon wish list because that's utterly pointless. Because I usually end up buying it before it goes on the Amazon wish. Anyway, no worries. Right, we're just waiting for a link from Lindsay, and then we'll get
it's
out of here.
it's here, Terry.
Have you got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you get in private chat then for us so I can use it?
Give me a sec then. I've got to look through cables and everything. So,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
that's
what I'd love to do, CJ. But we're a while away from it yet.
yep. Just got to do this. Copy that and go back here. That yeah. Anyway, oh here.
Right, let's get out of here. Thank you for joining us, everyone. How am I going to finish this now? Hang on, let me just get a video to play on the way out. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I'll play part of the video that's from the competition. Hang on. Bye, everyone.